Hey everyone, so I just did a video on how to deal with losing streaks. If you haven't checked out that video, I highly suggest because this one's gonna be kind of backpacking off of. Now, how to deal with a winning streak. To some of you, this may be a silly topic, but I promise if you stick to the end of this video, there's gonna be a ton of value that can hopefully help you in your trading. So I just came off of about 4 winning trades in a row, so this honestly would be the perfect time to do this video. And this is a subject that I get asked all the time about. Mac, how do I deal with winning streaks? Blah, 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 blah. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you how I personally deal with winning streaks. And like I said, it came at a perfect time because I just was in one. So how I feel about winning streaks now are completely different compared to when I first started. I mean, when I first started and I was on a winning streak, let me tell you, I was calling up the Lamborghini dealership. I was literally I thought I was the king. I literally was thinking of all these scenarios like you probably did too at the very beginning when you start to win and you think you have it all figured out and you think that you're not gonna lose anymore. And it's just so funny how the brain works like that. You know, I have other trader friends obviously that have gone through the exact same thing, and we were kind of talking about this the other day, and it's just cool how our brains, when we start to do well, think of the best case scenario and we think that we've just fast tracked to success. When in reality, you know, losses are gonna come, that's just part of the game. My head got big and I truly thought I was going to be the best trader on planet Earth at that time. And it's just, man, oh man, is it funny. I thought I couldn't lose, and when in reality, just like a losing streak, a winning streak will come to an end. And honestly, the longer your winning streak goes, the higher probable it is that your next trade is going to be a loss, just simply based off of probabilities. Like I talked about in my losing trading video, losses are a part of the game. You can't have winners without losses. That's just not how it works. And if you're worried about losing trades, then you're in the wrong industry. The important thing is not getting too high on the wins and not getting too low on the lows. Keeping a neutral state of mind is something that I wish I could go back and tell younger Mac when he was starting out this journey. Because like I said, I was up here. I thought I was the man. And when the losing trades started to come, I couldn't really handle it. I was super emotional and I started to just kind of over leverage, and I would try to make up for previous losses. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've probably done that too. If not, it was just me. But yeah, it's funny. When I would start to lose trades after a winning streak, I would try to make it up and risk more, etc., etc. This is past Mac. I haven't told you what present Mac does yet. I will be telling you that later on as the video goes on. But yeah, the growth that I've experienced is immense. And I guarantee you, if you're watching this video, you've experienced so much growth too. If you're at this stage where you're a consistent trader, maybe you're at that break-even stage, or you're at the beginning phase and you're going through that right now where you just came off a winning streak and you thought you were the GOAT. So now you're probably asking, Mac, how do I deal with a winning streak? When you were on a winning streak, you don't change anything. All you do is continue to do what you were doing to win. You were taking trades according to your plan, I hope. Now, if you're on a winning streak without a trading plan, that's a whole different story. I'm not addressing that in this video, but if you are taking trades to plan and you are doing everything you need to do each day in the market to, you're sticking to your edge and all that good stuff, then there's nothing to change. Being on that winning streak, you don't change anything. I've heard some people say that when they're on a winning streak, they start to reduce risk because probability-wise, their next couple trades could be a loser, but I don't do this. And again, this video is telling you what I personally do. I don't do anything. I continue to do everything that I was doing prior to the winning streak. And it's the exact same advice I would give you for how to get over a losing streak. You just continue to do what you do. You continue to take trades to your plan because we know each individual trade doesn't matter. As long as our edge is consistent over a series of trades, that's what matters. That's an edge. That's having an edge in this market. So when I am in this winning streak, okay, each trade I take, I know that odds are it could be a loser because I'm on this winning streak, and I know winning streaks don't last forever. It's the same thing for losing streaks. When you're in a losing streak, each trade you take is going to get you closer to that win because you have the probabilities to back up your model, right? Like we just discussed. So I just keep a clear head. I know that this too shall pass. And if it continues, that's amazing. You know, I don't think about, I want to get this winning streak to 5 or 4 or 6 or 8. I don't think that way. I just think, okay, like a robot, honestly. Okay, I have a setup in front of me. I'm going to take this setup to plan and then we move on. It's literally that simple. And that's where a lot of traders go wrong. When they get a winning streak, they'll start to size up. this is something I don't want you to do. So when you're on a winning streak, please don't start upping your lot size and think you're the king, because as soon as you start to take a couple losses in a row, you're gonna miss out on so many profits, because as soon as you start taking a couple losses in a row with your new sized up lot size, you're gonna erase all the profits you had even before that winning streak. And that's a trap that I found myself in. And I'm sure if you're watching the video, you've been there too. At the end of the day, we wanna make money, we wanna make fast money, unfortunately, and that's kind of the world that we're in. But you, as a successful trader, know that fast money isn't a thing. You know, they say trading is the hardest way to make easy money. So it may look easy on the outside, right? It may look, someone may see, you know, me make a couple $1,000s in one trade, and think that's easy. But at the end of the day, it took years and years and years and years of hard work to get to that point, right? So in a sense, it's easy because once you have the skill set, you can make money pretty much on demand. But the hard part is obviously doing the things on the back end to get to that state. So it's easy for our brains, especially when we start out, to see so-and-so, maybe you see me, maybe you see someone else online, and you think, okay, I'm gonna go do that. You win a couple trades in a row, then you start sizing up, and then eventually you just end up blowing your account, and that's not what we want you to do. So yeah, keep a neutral state of mind. It is literally so important, because if you're getting high on the wins, you're gonna get low on the losses. And it's all about keeping your mind still and having that kind of stoic mindset that's gonna help you reach new levels, right? Like I said earlier, I was not this way when I first started out. I wasn't this way halfway into my journey. I continue to grow and develop as the years go on as a trader, just like we do as humans, right? We're always growing, we're always making mistakes, but then we learn from those mistakes. And hopefully this video helps you with those mistakes. You know, I can't tell you one thing and you automatically never do it again. That's not how things work. I'm gonna tell you something, odds are you're gonna go mess up and then be like, oh, Mac was right. And then that pain you felt when you messed up is the pain that's gonna allow you to change. You know, we don't just make changes as traders just because I said so or just because someone else said so. You make them based on your own experience with that knowledge in mind. And that's honestly what helped for me. You know, psychology, for example, people can give you all the answers, but until you touch that stove and find out it's hot, you're not gonna know it's hot. You know what I mean? Until you are on that winning streak and you think you're God or you think you're this or that, and then you lose, you're gonna get humbled real quick, right? Same thing with losing streaks, you get humbled real quick. So it's just about keeping that neutral state of mind and realizing that you are growing every single day as a trader. Even though the results may not be there every single day, you're making growth. You're having exponential growth internally, and then it's just gonna pop out. You know, that bamboo analogy that I talked about before. You can look that up because I'll probably butcher it, but how it'll grow below the surface for years and then it grows to a massive, massive tree in a short span. So yeah, just, you know, learning from our mistakes, what to do on winning streaks, what to do on the losing streaks. And that's ultimately going to shape us into the best trader that we can be. But remembering that it's only going to happen based on you doing the work, you going through these trading experiences, et cetera, et cetera. And that's the point of this channel, is for me to try and share my experiences with you all to continue to help you. And it helps me too, because I'm able to reflect, I'm able to look back and keep this kind of like a journal, right? So sorry for the rant at the end there, but I just thought it was very fitting. And I appreciate all of you who finished this video, and I appreciate the people who suggest videos like this, because they're super easy for me to make because they're just based on my own experience, and hopefully my own experience is able to help you. So anyways, I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all are ready for an amazing week inbound. We have a fresh new month of May. If your April wasn't that great, that's totally okay, because May is a brand new chapter. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 50K subscribers, which is just mad. And yeah, what do I say at the end of every single video? Let's be 1% better every single day. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.